Hi everybody, back again with another video. I wasn't going to do another one this soon, but this just arrived today from FedEx. It come from Sideshow. I don't normally get figures from Sideshow, but this is a figure that I just had to have quickly. So normally with Sideshow they come through very fast. With Big Bad Toy Store you're probably looking at about another month and a half before I would have got it. It's a figure that I couldn't wait for. One of my favourite characters. It's Hot Toys Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe Retaliation. I'm going to give you a head to toe look and go into him in a little bit more detail. So I've only just got him out of the box, so there's things on here that I haven't quite seen yet. So as I'm probably videoing it, things will come out at me. Just got him in a very simple pose really, mainly because I haven't assessed how much he can bend yet. I don't want to break him, and I think if you do some extreme poses with some of these figures you lose a little bit of the detail. So I've just got him standing normal so you can see him properly. I will do videos in the future of my figures in loads of different positions. It's just something that I'm going to be working on. So what can I say about him? Well, first impressions, friggin' awesome. Loving it. The suit is brilliant. But what I'll show you first is his accessories, just to be a bit different from what I normally do. He comes with 10 different hands, basic sort of hands that Hot Toys do. He's got his sword holding hand here and a fisted hand. The other hands that he has, he's got 2 gun hands, so you can have him holding his pistol or his machine gun together. He's got these open palmed hands, so look at the detail on that, really do look like gloves. They are plastic and they're not leather, but it does look like leather, with the metal sort of look on his knuckles. Very nice, going down into the fingers as well. So he's got left and right of those. This is his left hand for holding his second katana, if you wish to have him holding 2, and his other fisted hand. He also comes with these other 2 sort of open palmed hands which are sort of gesturing a little bit more. I'm not sure what you'd use those for, but I'm sure someone will come up with a pose that you can use these hands for. If Clipper King is going to get this figure, can't wait to see what he does with the posing, because he's a superb posing on his videos, his figures, sorry. What else does he come with? He has 2 of these plastic knives. They look metal, nice sort of metal shine to them, but they're not, they're plastic, and they actually fit one. If I just move them around a bit, hopefully he won't fall over. One goes in that holds the little sheath there, and the other one, which I've actually got on him at the moment, pushes up into that sheath at the back. I'm assuming that's where they go. There's no instruction leaflet with this figure. He's also got his handgun, which has cocking action, and I'm assuming the clip comes out. It normally does with Hot Toys figures. If it doesn't, if it does, it's a bit tight in there, so I'm not going to bother with that. But that's his handgun. Let's try and get it in focus. There you go. Nice detailing on that. Pretty standard for Hot Toys though. He also has his machine gun with movable stock, and the hand grip does move as well. It's a shame it didn't come with a strap so you could put it over his shoulder, but I don't think I'm going to show my Snake Eyes with this, but it is highly detailed. Looks like there's a bit of glass there, but it's not, it's actually plastic, but it's very nice. Again, I'm assuming the clip does come out. It's in there pretty tight, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not going to force it, but normally with Hot Toys all their clips do come out. He comes with two katanas. This is the main one. It's got like a metal type handle. The actual blade is metal. It's giving that lovely glare off the camera light there. It's a light sort of metal. And the other one he comes with is this one. Again, metal. It's a darker blade. And the handle is different design. And that fits either one you can have into the sheath there at the back. So let's have a look at the clothing. Starting with the head. Articulation wise on the head, very easy to move. You can put it virtually however you want it. Nice paint applications on that. Does look movie accurate. I would definitely say that this is going to be one hell of a dust collector. So be vigilant with this guy. If you get him, dust him on a regular basis. His clothing is several different mediums. He's got plastic, like a leather feel, and fabric. And on his shoulders here, this is like a leather sort of effect. Basically all the armour is plastic, hard plastic, and that goes mainly on his arms, chest, none on his legs. This part here is a fabric. You've also got another different type of fabric on the inside of the arms, reminiscent of the black suited Spider-Man sort of fabric. He's got his buckles at the front here, which are all plastic. For articulation, the arms are quite easy to move about. You are restricted with how high you can move them up because of this, but because of the fabric on the arms you can bend it quite nicely. The legs on the other hand is a different story. Although this is a fabric material, you've got two different types of fabric. You've got a harder fabric here and then the elasticated fabric on his inner thighs. Because the suit is quite tight on his body, it's an all-in-one suit, it is a bit difficult to sort of bend the legs up into really extreme poses. The knees, no problem whatsoever. Again, different type of medium on the knees there. Moving down to the legs, he does have fully functioning zips on the back of his trousers. Boots are moulded plastic, but he has got articulation on the ankle, so you can move his feet to however you want, pretty much. A little bit of a weathering effect on the boots. There's no weathering effect whatsoever on the clothing, which I'm really glad about, because I think it would look better unweathered, as it is. One little problem I've had with this figure, so I've only just got him out of the box, but it's something that I've noticed. This peg into this arm is very loose. I think the hole in the arm is slightly bigger than what the peg should be for the peg to go in. So it's a little bit loose. With the sword, which is a sort of light metal, it just tends to pull it down a bit. So what I'm going to have to do is probably put a little bit of putty inside there just to hold it in a bit better. I don't know if anybody else has got that problem. Round on this hip is his holster for his gun. Let's move his arm out of the way so you can see. Very basic holster. I will repose this figure at some point into more of a dynamic sort of pose. I'm just trying to find the right pose for him at the moment. But as I say, just want to show him in standard like this so you can get a good look at the clothing. But he is absolutely awesome. I cannot rate this figure highly enough. A lot of people probably find loads of little nitpicks with it. I'm not that sort of person. For me, it's Snake Eyes. It's a great look, it's a great figure. If you only ever get one Hot Toys figure this year, other than the Hulk, I would say go for this guy. He is awesome. I haven't seen any other reviews on YouTube at the moment. It probably will be by the time I upload this one. Sorry about the jerkiness. I'll give you a 360 of him now. I think he does look a little bit different from the prototype. Can't quite put my finger on what is slightly different about it. But when I get Storm Shadow, which I have got on order, I will put them both together in a fighting pose to show him off to his full potential. But this all comes on the figure. This is pouches. You don't have to assemble anything whatsoever, which is good. I expect when some people get their figures there might be a few quality control issues. Maybe some of the strapping might come off. But looking at mine, I can't see any problems with it at the moment. Looks pretty much okay. Up against Blade, I think this figure will look really cool in the Detolf, standing against him. I think a lot of people are passing on this figure. Not sure why. It is a great looking figure, even if you don't like the film. As the second film was nowhere near as good as the first. But he's just a great character to have in your collection. And I highly recommend him. So sorry it's not a really very good review of this figure. Everything I do is off the cuff, nothing's rehearsed. I'll probably do another video on this guy at a later date. Better one. And so in the future I'm going to do videos of my figures in different poses. And this might be one of the first ones that I do. So what I'll do is I'll pause it now and I'll repose him with a lot of his gear on, and then I will finish the video off. Okay, I've just done a quick sort of repose, nothing brilliant. Just wanted to show you with his katana in his sheath at the back there and his machine gun in his hand. But yes, the legs, I did have a little bit of a problem. They are very stiff. The trousers definitely do restrict the amount of movement you've got. So you might have a few problems there. I will mess about with him over time and get some decent poses out of him. But stay tuned for my figure posing videos. They will be coming very soon. I should do my update videos first. And then what I would do is I would get a figure and I will do a video of each one of my figures in different poses with hopefully different sort of items in their hands and so on and so on and so on. I probably won't talk over them. I'll just bung a bit of music on or something and just to show the figures off a bit more. But feel free to leave comments. And I can't wait to see loads more videos of this guy on YouTube, see what people do with him, give me some sort of idea on poses. But definitely one of my top figures in my collection, mainly because of the look. I just love the dark look. So as always, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave comments, tell me what you think of this figure. If you've got him, are you disappointed with him? I'd give him a 9 out of 10. I've lost a bit at one point, mainly due to the articulation on the legs. But I ain't too bothered about that. I just love the look of this guy. So catch you guys on the next video.